Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Reclamation. Happy Tuesday. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Guess what I have? If I can find it. Nope. There. I have a book. I have a to-do list. I'm so excited. On the list today, we're going to start bees. We're also going to start hopefully converting the dirt around our base to grass. Probably going to do a little bit of infusion crafting for mystical agriculture, since we now have the ability to do that. We need to make the camera from the exposure mod, the camera, the black and white film, and the Lightroom, and maybe start with create. The last ones are kind of maybe of the maybes. But the first thing I want to do is make a scoop and start bees. Things that have changed. I spawned in more of these trees to help with our aura levels, but it turns out they don't actually increase the aura levels. They return them to normal once they're used, which is cool. That's fine. And I added a little bit of the ancient planks around everywhere. And lit up this area. I also added some path lights to our path and some more lights kind of around the base because it was getting very dark. Or it was dark. I still haven't built a bridge over this, but I will. Oh, the other big thing I did while you were sleeping, I decided that our little altar being in the corner there was a little cramped. And so I have relocated it out to here. I just cleared out the path. Now I wanted this to all be vivid grass, but apparently, Botania, your vivid grass doesn't count as grass to this thing. So I had to add back in more regular grass along with the same variety of flowers and crops. We have a table that has a 4320. And I added more trees. The trees seem to give you the biggest bang for the buck. Trees and grass. So we might need to add a couple more trees to get us up over 5,000, which I think we're going to need for some things. But here's our cauldron. There's a campfire underneath it as per usual and a water source. So it may mean a little bit of running back and forth to get materials to do brewing, but I mean, we do that anyway. And now I have room for bigger circles, right? Because I replaced all this, the circle disappeared. Oh no, or did it just fade? I don't think I broke that circle. It's interesting if it just fades over time. I'm not sure. I'm a fan of that. All of our Ember stuff is still here. If I get a wild hair, we'll get into Ember's alchemy, but I thought we might take a break from that for a day. And of course, I was trying to do the intro and zombies were coming out of the woodwork. Like thing. We now have 2 Enderman heads as well as our husk head. You know what? I don't know if the Enderman gives us more altar power than a husk. Let's test it. First, let's see if adding an Enderman does anything. So, current power level, 4320. Add an Enderman head, 4320. Take away the zombie head, 2886. Okay, so don't care about the Enderman head. That's fine. We back up. Yeah, 4329. Nice. Oh, that's funny that it's having to recharge itself up to the current level. It's weird that we got an extra. Like, is that a thing? Depending on where stuff is. We need to replace that with the candelabra to get us a little bit more and fill the chalice, but we don't have materials yet to do the filled chalice. Okay, well, Enderman head was worth the experiment, I think. Managed to get 10 ender pearls every time I see an Enderman. I lure him over. What am I cooking? Charcoal. That's good. It's very good. I also kind of, because I moved the cauldron out there, and I don't think the oven or the spinning wheel or the distillery need altar power. So I just left him in here and kind of cleaned this up a little bit to get it out of our way. Okay, bees. Bees is a thing. We need to make a scoop. And we can do that with sticks and a piece of wool. And if I were a piece of wool, let's make 2 scoops maybe. Possibly. There's one. I don't know how they wear out, but let's take 2. And apparently, my understanding is we go around to the bees' nests and bonk them with the scoops. So I think there's one out here. We may have to do this at night. There's one right by the front of the base. Da-dum-dum. When I say the front, I mean right here. So bee nest gets us a wasteland princess, a wasteland drone, and a barren comb. Very cool. And then let's see if we can get... Is there another one? We also need to make a bee house apiary, which is Camonite bricks and wood. That should be very easy to do. And crafted, maybe? Nope. Where's my Camonite? Also, wood ash should go in the enchanted barrel. Thanks very much. Have I used it all? Oh no, I may have put it in the embers. That's what I did. I put it in the embers chest. Because I was being smart. So we make 2. Okay, there's a centrifuge, which we're gonna need to turn comb into beeswax, honey droplets, and silver. Ooh, silver. Oh, I guess from a silver comb. Beeswax, honey droplet, and whatever that bee makes. Right now we just need wax, I think. We need to, microscope? What does that tell us? I don't know. Let's look at our quests. Okay. Complicated bees. Resource generation. Over here in the bees. The beginnings. You've noticed some beehives dotted around. Maybe you can try to domesticate them. You'll need a tool to harvest the nest and a place to raise the bees. Tip, not every bee is required to finish this pack. Branching out from the required bees will allow you to generate resources much easier than the traditional routes. So we'll take our apiarist field guide. Now, pop a princess and a drone into an apiary and watch the magic happen. Bees can generate some very useful resources in their combs. Initially, though, you'll have to process said combs on a cutting board. Okay. At first, you'll only get beeswax and honey drops alongside some dead logs. Tip, wasteland bees and desiccated and dried bees need dead bushes as their flowers. Okay, that's why I'm so glad I gathered some dead bushes, which you can gather with shears, in case you didn't know. Did I get all the... No. Let's go. Hold on. Buttons. Many buttons. These, and we do like so. And that. Lovely. The thing and the stuff. Ah. Okay, so maybe, whoop, we could sleep. How it gets so dark in Minecraft? What the heck? I think I've been playing too much Vintage Story, and the days are much longer. I think it's like a 30-minute cycle. Minecraft, that 10 minutes of daylight feels so fast. I see you, Enderman. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Where are you? Where you go? Where you go? Under me somewhere. Rude. Ha! Can you follow me? Whoop! Yep, we're going. They just take so much. You can see them following me. They take so many hits. Yeah, hello. Although I guess with the slowness, I don't have to worry as much about them. That really does slow them down. Things to think about. Give me a phone, buddy. Nope. Okay. Okay, let us add our bee apiary guide to our Akashic tome. And let's go ahead and set these guys down. I think over here is fine. It's part of the reason I kind of moved bees here. So if I set you down there and put you and you in there, bees ecstatic. We love the ecstatic ones. Okay. That drone just got sucked right up, didn't he? Okay. We'll let you do your thing. Maybe go find another. Like, it'd be better to find more. Wonder if we should run around at night. I think if we go past the trees over here, is there any way to see those on the map? Not really. Just gonna go look around here and see. I could have sworn we had another hive near the base. Off on an adventure to find a bee. Puppy, get out of my office, doggo. And gather more of those while we're out here. I was almost positive we had more beehives out this direction, but boy, are they hard to see. Also, my world is laggy for some reason. For no reason that I can discern. I'm getting frame rate issues. Do we see any bees over there? No. Out taking a jaunt through the wasteland like you do. You know, it would have been useful game as a skeleton horse. But no. You gotta be stingy and let the only one I saw despawn. Like you do. Nothing. Have some of our borscht. Now, if I look back at this footage and realize that I've passed beehives, y'all can laugh along with me. We have it. We don't. I wish I should have made a spyglass. We have copper. Might have been useful. Okay, nothing this direction. These are so much easier to find at night because they glow. Let's do this. Home. Ha ha. Well, let's go the other way. Behind the base. Could have sworn there was one like here. Maybe my trees are just in the way. But maybe all we had was the close one. These look like very friendly bee places. Haha, haha. I wonder if running around on a boat would be conductive to more beedom. Also, other things I did while you were sleeping. I did add a second ember borer down at bedrock. So we're collecting ember at twice the rate. It's actually a cheap craft, and as long as you have... Ooh, look at this. This is cool. As long as you have charcoal to keep it running. There aren't going to be bees in the water, are there? Also, I realized... Ah, bee! Looking back at the footage from yesterday. Nice. There's another princess and 2 drones. Looking back at the footage from yesterday, I realized I had read aloud, in real words, the instructions for right-clicking that glyph to make those circle magic work. And then it just, like, did not enter my brain and stay in the saved file. So when I was running around saying, why don't you put it in the documentation? It's like, idiot, it was in the documentation. I feel bad. You did put it in there. I would appreciate it if it were not buried in with the gold chalk. Although I understand that because it's a function of the gold chalk, that was important. However, comma. So my bad for not realizing what I had read aloud was the thing I was looking for. Sometimes the words, they go in and they do not stay. Is it just me, or did you feel like when we first came into this world, there was a ton of bees near us? Because you could see them at night. We were like, oh, look. Getting bees when we get there is going to be so easy. I mean, I don't think we need 1,000,000. But having a few would be nice. Kind of like... Spyglass would be so useful. You know what? Let's just go make one. Do we think they're going to be up on these hills? Not a spyglass, a bee. Probably not. It's just giving me a little Total Recall vibes. With kind of the external wasteland. Anything? Other than more dead bushes. Which I'm not complaining about. He's good. Oh, I see you, sir. Can you come talk to me for a second? Let's try this. Maybe a terrible idea. Ouch. Well, we did not, in fact, get an ender pearl from that, but we did discover that bonking enderman is easier with his slowness from our sword. Okay, I give up. No mas bees. No mas bees. Okay, we will take what we have and return to the casa. Yes, I'm going this way, mostly so that we can check and make sure there are no bees up here. There is a husk holding a piece of rotten flesh over there. Any bees on top of the mountain? Nope. Watch, there's probably like 4 or 5 and we just can't see them because it's not dark and they're not glowing. Possibly. Do, do, do. Where's our house? Way over here. Let's just hang out until sunset and see if we can see any. Oh, I think that might be one. Maybe. Maybe. Don't they glow? They glow. How is home so far away? Like, it looks so far. Don't see anything. Sometimes it's a beehive. Sometimes it's just a hunk of dirt. That is just a hunk of dirt. And a curious creeper. Okay. Back we go. I do not see the glowing. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay. One more apiary, and let's see how our current bees are doing. I think they're over here. Yep. How are y'all doing? Oh, okay, cool. Princess, desiccated drone, wasteland drone. Let's put another princess down with the desiccated one. And maybe a couple more floors. Princess. Oh, oops. That's fine. What if we put you in there? Get some barren comb and some dead log. More barren comb. Okay, we've got desiccated drone. Complicated bees. These are, feels like a reimagining of the forestry bees, right? Let's try out our, let's see, if we look at a barren comb. On a cutting board, okay, with a knife, gives us beeswax and honey droplets. Nice. Or just beeswax. Cool. Very good, very good. Okay, we still need a honey droplet. So nothing there. But once we have this, tools of the trade, we need to, at some point we'll want to take a closer look at our bees. The analyzer allows us to examine what genes exactly any given bee has for the low cost of a single honey drop. Okay, the apid library shows you what mutations you can create within a bee species. The microscope lets you research bee species, giving you a higher chance to mutate bees into a researched species. Okay, the microscope is a great way to get rid of unnecessary drones you have. Read the apiary's field guide for more info on it. So apid library, microscope, and an analyzer. And then we can place frames into the apiary for bonuses to productivity, lifespan, and even change the temperature and humidity. Frame modifiers stack multiplicatively. Blah, blah. It's too early for that. Let's have some more tea. Not additively. Okay. Multiplicatively, so they're exponential. So instead of, if the modifier is 2 and 2, it's not 2 plus 2, it's 2 times 2. Which is still 4, I understand. But when you get to higher numbers, that'll make a difference. Math is so weird. Okay. Frames for bonuses to productivity and lifespan. Comb processing. If you want to process your combs more efficiently, you'll want to make a centrifuge. Powered by a generator, it automatically turns combs into comb products. No more manual chopping. Okay, so a centrifuge. Smooth stone. And then a furnace. We have all of that. Furnace generator. Oh, fabulous. Okay. Let's try to make those, and especially while we're waiting on the bees to do things, maybe try... Okay, we can do an analyzer. Shouldn't be a problem. Microscope, yes, but we need to make another environmental eye. Oops. So we can do that pretty easily. And an apid library needs propolis and a wax block. So that we're going to get from centrifuging. So definitely need to start with the centrifuge. Good news, we know how to make redstone now. Well, let's see. There was a lot of gold and iron. Smooth stone and chests. I think I've been cooking stone. Yes. Let's do some smooth stone. Always refill our fuel. How are y'all doing? I think this was full. Let's see. If it doesn't take the coal, it means the mana pool is fuel. Okay, no, it took it. Because I always want us to have enough mana to do whatever we need to do. And I did move the runic altar one space to the left, and it still seems to be happy. So we can get in and out the door without running into it. Like derps. Okay, that smooth stone should be done. Nice, nice. One centrifuge. Beautiful. One. Okay, we need to make a blast furnace, which requires a furnace. I'm pretty sure I have everything else. Like so. Oh, 2 more smooth stone. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh my god, this is... I think technically this is our first real power. I don't even know what to do with myself. Okay, so bees. We're just gonna stick you out in the middle of a universe here. And good thing we have some of you. Hopefully... Well, you have upgrades. What kind of upgrades do we have? A silky. That's speed, but power efficiency ×2. Royal. Withered. Okay, basic upgrade. We need propolis. Waxed upgrade. Beeswax, propolis. Okay, cool. You have power. You're getting there. Nice. Let's go see if our bees have made some honeycomb presents for us. We might set a home over. We might make a little path over here, frankly. Okay, you need to go back in there. Desiccated wasteland. I kind of... There's 2. Wasteland princess, wasteland drone, wasteland drone. Okay, so now we have a desiccated queen. To keep our wastelands together. Yeah. And our desiccated together. Hopefully we get another desiccated. How do we tell what they make? Queens. Dried queen. Okay, there's a wasteland queen. Shortest life, shortest worker. Worker? Blah. Income. Decaying queen. Why can't I see desiccated? There we go. Show worker. So desiccated princess queen drone. Nice. Kirk. Good morning, friend. You overslept? Well, I was like a few minutes late, so don't stress. Wasteland drone, wasteland queen. Okay, let's go see what our centrifuge does. We're doing bees. Which may be more time consuming than I think it's going to be, but that's okay. Okay, so we throw you in there. Yeah, we definitely need some upgrades. We need propolis for that though. Okay. That's fine. Getting beeswax, that's good. Okay, let's look at the recipes for those other three things. Oh, and let's do an environmental eye. Spider eye, gold leaf, oak, sapling, iron. Spider eye. Nope. Where's gold leaf? Gold leaf. Oak sapling. Iron. Iron. And some bone meal to actually make it happen. So gold leaf, spider eye, iron, sapling. There we go. Why didn't that work? Wow. Did I ruin my altar by adding things? Huh. I'm a little confused. I thought you were shapeless. Could you give me another sapling at least? And those guys are back. Oh, I ruined it. Okay. Apparently, maybe it doesn't like that. Huh. Let me get some dirt. It worked fine with the stone there before, but I replaced the blocks underneath the pillars with wood. And maybe it is very unhappy about that. Let's give you... Oh, I don't need dirt. I can use my magic. Let me go back in there. There we go. And let's get some of this. I can use my magic dirt wand. My dirt maker. Okay, so I potentially broke our Nature's Aura altar here. Oop, that's fine. Let's see. Let me make sure. Spider eye, 2 gold leaf, and iron. With an oak sapling. Gold leaf, iron, spider eye, sapling. Wow. I definitely broke it. I'm not sure how. Is there not enough aura? No, there's plenty of aura. Okay. Well, let's make the whole thing dirt. Maybe. We didn't update the pack. Maybe I need to set things down again. Possibly. I broke it. I'm not sure how. And my tool is a little imprecise. Nope, give me that. Okay, we're gonna pick the... Oh, I forgot the... I'm a derp. I'm such a derp. There's a reason these are down here. It's where you put the gold dust, Winnie. You need the gold dust to make the ritual do a thing. This. Which, speaking of which, I should probably grow more trees and get more dust. Need some old brilliant fiber. We need to do this magic thing. Incorrectly crafting recipe. It's a feature. And now I have I put up my bone meal? I did. There we go. Wow. Okay, I fall off this edge every time. There we go. Okay, consume the items. Yay, there's another environmental eye. Beautiful. I forgot the dust. Forgot the dust. How? Okay. This one, the analyzer. We need a tripwire hook and fused iron. Whoa. Hold please. We have too many things in the inventories. And saplings. Go back in saplings. You go back in there. Don't know why I'm carrying a random helmet. And y'all go back in there. You go back there. Goodness. You and you go back in there. We need that for crafting, and we still need a couple of these. And what do we need? Camonite? And a tripwire hook, which I saved from fishing. I was like, maybe there'll be some weird esoteric recipe that needs a tripwire hook. I did not believe that would be the case, and yet, here we are. The analyzer. Oh, what is that? A glass pane. Okay. That we can do. Oh, we need to make the camera stuff too while we're crafting. Okay, more. Wow, is that 3 blocks of iron? Are you kidding me right now? Ugh. So much iron. Microscope. Okay, that better be worth it. And what do we say? We can't do the apron library without propolis. That's okay. Okay, we did that. We did that. We did that. Let's do the camera. Okay, so lens, lever, button, copper. Let's just grab lens, lever, button. So there's our camera. This is film. We need dried kelp and 2 gunpowder and some copper nuggets. I think we have kelp. I don't think I've dried any of it yet. Let's do that. You know what? I think that's actually faster in a smoker. Yes, because technically dried kelp is food. And then we need a lantern and some red dye. Conveniently. I think I used all the lanterns lighting things up. Yes, I did, unless they're in my backpack. No, but there are some torches, and we have a recipe in this pack. It's the reason we can afford all the lanterns, and that is you can make lanterns out of copper, which is actually brilliant. Thank you, modpack developer. Because otherwise it would make us crazy. The last thing is the Lightroom. Okay, so we have camera. Oh! Cool. So we need to go take pictures of mobs to do things with. Does a fish count? Are there fish in our barren waters? I don't even know. We need a picture of a bat for something. I'm just running around with the camera on. Okay, can I escape out of it? Yes. Oh, we probably need film in it for it to work. Winnie. Derp. Okay, while we're here, let's check the bees. How do? Desiccated princess. Desiccated drone. Oh, another desiccated princess. Desiccated princess. Wasteland, wasteland, wasteland drone. Oh, you're different. Well, can you go in there? I guess they all do a thing. Okay. About to get dark. We're about to take pictures. Gotta get some film. Okay, there's 1 honey droplet. Okay, that completes our quest, at least. That goes in the embers chest. Oh, I didn't even have the thing. Let's see. There's the dried kelp. Film. Put away. Yeah, black and white film. Used to rename. How many will we need? I guess let's start with 1. Does it just go in the... How do you get it in the camera? Use. Rename. First photos. It says there's no film in it. Let's see. Do I maybe use the Lightroom to put the film in the camera? Nope. Film definitely. Oh, we need paper and dye. Cyan, pink, yellow, and black. And paper. Cool. Where's the paper? Pink, yellow, black. Pink. I'm pretty sure it's pink. Not magenta. We'll see. Nope. It's magenta. Okay. Koala. And cyan is green and blue, I think. Yes. Okay. That's the colors. Do. Okay. And then got the honey drop. Oh good, it gave us a basic upgrade. Nice, nice. Can I put you back in there? No. Rude. Can I put the microscope on top? Nice. Add an individual to analyze. Okay. This is our analyzer. Needs honey drops to run and a bee to analyze. Okay, once analyzed, use a scroll wheel to examine a bee's genes. Red values are dominant, blue are recessive. For more info on what a gene does, please refer to the wiki on GitHub. Okay. We will put that away in our pocket. Take our dried kelp, which is technically food. I feel like we need a chest for bees. It's just gonna be that way. Which means a sign would probably be handy. Bees. Okay. Let's do this because this. And then bling goes away. And we need to figure out how to get the film in the camera. Once you start getting propolis, you can start upgrading your centrifuges and generators. Each upgrade has a different stat, and you can put up to 3 in your machines. Like frames, these upgrades stack multiplicatively. The earliest way to get propolis are through nether bees or rocky bees, okay? Oh, goody. So, if we look at the quest, reclaimed bees. By continuously rebreeding wasteland bees together, you can start to slowly revitalize them. Desiccated and dry bees are slightly better, with a higher productivity and lifespan, meaning less maintenance, more comps. Okay, so eventually we want to do away with wasteland, and we want to focus on the desiccated and dried. Good. Rocky and robust bees are more used to cooler climates, but you can breed better tolerances into them. Their rocky combs produce much more wax and honey than their wasteland cousin. But more importantly, they can produce copper combs. Okay, specialties are only produced when a bee is ecstatic. To make a bee ecstatic, you have to have its housing climate exactly match the bee's preference. Either breed it so that it prefers the hot, dry waste, or use special frames to adjust the temperature and humidity. Okay. Tough, which you need underneath the apiary to breed these bees, can be crafted or found underground. Okay, we have tough. Thank goodness. Because we had to go down to... Yeah, we have a bit of it. Okay, okay. Bees. Bees are a thing. I'm multitasking with the camera too. Okay, somewhere in our quest book is the camera thing. Mob safari. There we go. In this new post-apocalyptic world, we've realized it might be a good idea to document what life forms exist, just in case it happens again. To do so, you're going to need a camera, some film to print onto, and some way to turn that film into photos. And then we need to take pictures of all of this stuff. Task, tropical fish photo. I was kind of hoping... Exposure, cost per batch. Black and white film with a water bottle gives you developed black and white film. Okay. Color film. Ooh, fancy. Very expensive. How do I hold shift for details? Sneak and use or right click to configure. Right click with the item to install or swatch an attachment. Right click with shears to remove this message. Sneak and use. Ah, thank you. Ooh, it's making little camera sounds. We can add a telescope so we have a zoomy lens. Oh my God, how great is this? This might be my new, let's see. Photographer, interplanar projector. Wow. Photo album. I do have phantom membranes. Photograph, age, photograph, developed and developed. And then the Lightroom. Lightroom. You put developed black and white film with paper to get your photographs. Okay, I'm still going to make a... How do we make a telescope? Nope, what's it called? Telescope, right? Why are there so many recipes? There it is, spyglass, that's the word. Oh, we don't have amethyst yet. Getting it from Combs. There was some other like convert something. I convert a block. Nope, nope, none of that is possible right now. Incubation. That might be the path. How do we do alchemical sulfur from it? Reformation. Nope. Need an amethyst shard to start with. That must be later. Okay, I can't make one yet. That's fine. Can I put a lens in there, though? Like, if I shift right click. Oh! A filter. Tints or alters the image. Press F4 to toggle the filter on and off. Click to see available. Oh, nice! Interplanetary projector. Consumed unused. Allows projecting from the image of another plane. Oh. So you can add colored filters. Oh, can I add more? Like if I wanted colored filters in here? No. Oh, I see. I would just add them. That's cool. Okay, let's just leave it clear for now. Whoop. And the film is in there. And let's go check on the bees real quick. Is there anything? Oh, here we go. We need pictures of these guys. Oh my God, this is going to be hilarious. How close do I need to be? Did that take a picture? Oh. It's a right click, by the way. Is that all I need? Meh. 4 of 16. Okay, cool. So we're going to take a lot more. I don't suppose you want to, like, shoot each other. That'd be great. Oh, hello. I might die. Oh, they're trying. There we go. Where's my magic? Get rid of y'all stick. Da, 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 you can die in a fire. That's the only one I worry about because I don't want it. Dang, those hurt. What else? Yeah. There was a bat hanging out here. There are definitely critters in the caves. Oh, look at me putting a torch down there. This would be much easier at night, I know. Photographer Winnie. She's going in. Hi. I need the, there needs to be enough light for the photo. Hello? Can you come this way? Yep, thanks. Ow! I got him! Okay. Ah, I'm gonna die! Nope! Nope! Don't drop! Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall! Where'd I get all those propolis? Okay, that was Skeletors. I'm sure we'll get spiders and endermen and things. How do you take a picture of a tropical fish? Like, can I throw it on the ground and take a picture of it? Because I've caught them? I need to know these things. Or a puffer fish. Like, I have these things. Right? Nope, don't go back into it's my magnet. Let's see if that counts. Don't know. Don't have any idea. How many left? 6. This is good. This is good. Da, 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 da. I don't know why I'm saving crossbows. I'll never use them. Power 4 and breaking. So many things. Like yet another banner to add to our collection. I'm still very confused as to where I got propolis. Is that a reward for a quest? Probably. That'd be my guess. Okay, so what is that? I just heard really creepy noises. Why did I just hear really creepy noises? Like in game. Okay, let's go see if we can find a husk. Hello, Bueller. Come to me. Oh, 3 at once. That's good. Okay, let's get rid of you. And then take a picture of your bros. Come into the light, Carol Ann. That's not dangerous or anything. Next is a spider. We'll see how well that goes. There should be one right here. Would you like to pose for your final photo? Ouch. Oh my god, how many of there are you? There's too many of you. Really? There's an Enderman under the tree. Come here, buddy. Don't go out in the rain and buzz off. Damn it. Darn. Where's that spider? Oh, a thunderstorm. Spooter? I see you. And photograph. Whoa. Thanks. You know what I would love is a skeleton horse. I did change my map settings so that I can see what the mob type is. There are a lot of y'all today. It's the rain combined with darkness. Oh, we're getting lots of... That's a spider head. That's cool. Okay, what else do we need? A creeper. This ought to be smart. How much film do I have left? 3. Why is the creeper always hanging out with the skeletons? I don't understand. So we can go around here, maybe. Where are you, dude? 2. Skeleton horse! Skeleton horse! Skeleton horse! Okay. This is gonna be... Where's my bow? It's gonna be all kinds of bad. No, I don't have time for y'all right now. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. God, I hope that thing doesn't despawn. Because I just don't think we can do that battle in that chaos. Come on. Faster, faster, faster. Yeah, he's still there. He's still there. Go away. Too many creepers. That's okay. And there they are. The hard part is not killing the horses. Or dying from their ridiculous overpowered bows. balls. You and your stupid armor. I need them to be out long enough. How did you set me on fire? That's lame. Can I get you off of there without hurting the horse? No. Shit. Normally they would burn up in the sunlight. But it takes a long time if they're wearing armor. Dadgummit. Shoot! What was up with that? You can die in a fire, stupid. Seriously. I don't like you. Come back here. You suck. Die. Die. You and your stupid flame arrow. Oh my god. I don't know if there's a way. Normally they just melt in the sun and the horsies are okay. I want one of your horses, dadgummit. Wonder if I could name tag the horse? And eventually the skeleton would despawn? Or would he because he's still on the horse? I thought I could shoot the skeleton off the horse. That should be a thing. Oh my god. That was definitely him. There we go. No, 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 no. Hi, horsey. I need a saddle. Saddle and a name tag. Frickin' what did I think of a saddle as? Who knows? Where did you put it? Gear. Why are name tags and mob drops? Who knows? Horse. Horse. Let's get you away from that other guy. Well, you only have like 6 hearts. So terrible. Okay. I need a lead. I'm just gonna leave you up here for a minute. And nope. And a fence to tie you to. Nice. And then we'll make you a safe little barn in a minute. Where did you F off to? There. Stay there for a second. I'm gonna go try to get your brother. Or sister. Whatever it takes. Okay, the making a pillar kind of seemed to work. Wait, stop jumping. Oh, screw you. 1 out of 4 is not bad. Oh, what is up with your stupid health? Give me your armor at least. What the heck? Die! God. Okay. Well, he did, but they're in terrible condition. What do they have, like 2 hit points left? Okay. Yay, horsey! And I still have... Oh, I probably should have taken a photo of that. Oh, well. Melissa, how's it going? Welcome back. We are trying to take pictures of mobs. I'm going to take a picture. And I just got a skeleton horse, which I'm very excited about. Now I've really won the game. I know, right? I got a horse. Look. Oh, no. I want to take your picture. I don't even know what that counts for, but... Okay, first order of business. We need to make... I'm derailing everything. Because we need a safe place for the horsey. Which means... Okay, we're going to use rowan. And maybe spruce fences. Or maybe dark oak fences. Dark oak picket fence. Which I have forgotten how to make. Dark oak. There they are. Picket fence. And a dark oak fence gate. Probably 2 of them. I'm gonna make regular. More dark oak. I changed my mind. We're not using rowan. We will use the spruce. Spruce and fence and things. And then we'll make a roof. And where should the horsey house be? Somewhere safe. Like maybe on this back corner. Possibly. Or down here where we had our altar. Yeah. Sure. That way we can check on him from time to time. And he doesn't need a big... I mean, 1, 2, 3. Just simple. Probably 4 blocks tall is wise. And... oh, I really want to do, let's see, this. Horses are tricksy. Can get out of anything. We want some stairs and maybe some slabs. And maybe some blocks. Not too complicated. Something like that. Oops. Don't need that last one, but that's okay. Dude, like so. So many critters out at night. Yeah, I hear you. Just gonna lay slabs down on here so nothing can spawn. I hear you. And then did I manage to keep? I have torches. There we go. Oh, and then we have the I'm a tricksy horse problem, which is horses jump like very, very well. Mostly. I think, and their hitboxes are 2 by 2. So if we're really clever, a horse cannot get out of that because it's 1.5, but he can walk into it. Okay, let's go sleep because I don't want to move the horsey around at night. It's dangerous. Melissa says, you've not watched my vids in a bit because your mom's had kidney stones. Oh, that's horrible. I feel very sorry. She had one on her kidney. It got so bad she needed surgery. Yeah, that can happen. That's rough. I hope she's feeling better. And they got all that taken care of. That is no bueno. Okay, let's see if our plan works. That we can run around the house into the horsey barn. And you can't get out. Right? Right. If we were really cool, we would just put you on a lead also. Nice. Yay, we have a horse! Oh, okay. Some of this can go back over here. Yep. Oh my goodness. I've spent a lot of time in my inventory today. That's a feature. What else do we have out there that we could take a picture of? Oh, there are bones floating somewhere. From a skeleton. I'm not going to turn down free stuff. There's a spider, but he's underneath. Anything else? Yes, there's a bone over here. Blech. It's interesting. So the entities are actually icons. What is that? Oh, water, Winnie. Somewhere there it is. And then there are arrows. I can see all of them. What is that? Something in armor, I guess. I can't tell. That's hilarious. Okay, let's develop some photos. Because I'm dying to see. I need a creeper and an enderman, yes. How many? I have 2 photos left. Kind of hoping one of these endermen will pop out onto the surface. Like they do. Okay, let's continue with bees. And once it gets dark again, we'll get our last 2 photos. Okay, desiccated princess. I want a desiccated drone. And we have a wasteland princess. You don't stack. I feel like we should analyze these 2. And maybe one of these guys. Let's go see. Let's see which ones we want. I keep hearing creepy noises. Maybe it's in real life? No. Do we think looking at an enderman through the camera will activate it? Oh, yes. Melissa says, oh my god, Melissa, you're not. And this morning you said you were playing Minecraft and suddenly you saw Herobrine. No, don't tell me that. That's so scary. No Herobrine for us. Okay, add an individual. So this is one that was begin sequencing. Ooh, it's doing fancy stuff. We're looking at the bee in the microscope. So... Oh! Sequence failed. Oh, okay. Am I supposed to connect the DNA chains? I'm not sure what's happening. Am I supposed to match them? This is the point at which Winnie reminds everyone that she hates minigames inside of other games. Sequencing. That's order, right? So... green, yellow, blue, green, yellow... green, red... green, red... green, red, blue... yellow... green, red, there's green, yellow. Blue, yellow. Blue, red. Yellow, green, red, blue. I'm not sure. Okay. Do I just match the shapes? Ah! It's not as dumb as I thought. Okay. That seems... Oh, okay. A little confuddled. I don't really understand your mini game. Okay, does it say something about this in here? Let's see. Tools of the trade. Microscope. Well, let's read the book. Nope, not the to-do list. Let's try APRS field guide. Here we go. Frame. Okay, genetics. The analyzer. Genetics overview. Bees have genes. Yes. Breeding 2 different species of princess and drone together will produce offspring that's a hybrid and rarely a mutation. So, yeah, forest gives you forest. Plains forest may give you forest plains. Plains give you plains. Forest, okay. Use a Punnett square to help you visualize the possible results. Well, we know. Yes. Crossbreed. So it's equal. You'll have to make an analyzer. The analyzer lets you examine bees' genes in depth. Is it match the size blocks? Well, that's what I thought, but I did one and it wouldn't do the other things. Crossbreed each. Okay. 50% of the time you get a hybrid, 25%. Okay, you make an analyzer, lets you examine the bees' genes in depth. Use this info and Punnett squares to direct your crossbreeding. Okay, but that doesn't help me with machines. Microscope. Here we go. An invaluable tool for researching specimens. Place a bee in the top right. You'll present it with a minigame. Note that the minigame is completely random. There isn't a pattern. That's great. The difficulty of the minigames based on how complex the species is. The further into the mutation tree, the more complex the species. To help you complete the minigame, you can place extra bees of any type or royal jelly into the highlighted slots. These items are consumed when you click the arrow to provide hints towards the game. The more complex the specimen, the more bees it takes to get a hint. Once you complete the minigame, you'll research a random mutation involving the specimen's primary species. Researching a mutation grants apiaries placed by you a flat 20% chance for the mutation to occur with them. So do I care? You'll research a random mutation. And then that gives a 20% chance. To help you complete the minigame, place extra bees. The minigame is random. There isn't a pattern. That... Make better games! Seriously. Okay. Let's see. If I put another bee, analyzed, not analyzed. There's an arrow. Nope. I've researched 0 of 4 mutations. Okay, well those matched, but they didn't match. Is this just random? Okay. How is it Like, I don't understand. I see a new pack in the future. I mean, I would just like to understand the game. And telling me that your game doesn't have a pattern is the dumbest shit I have ever heard. Okay, you can place extra bees or royal jelly into the highlighted slots. I did that. These items are then consumed when you click the arrow to provide hints towards the game. Which, whoops. Show. But I can't click the arrow. Does it mean to be a different species? Okay, not analyze. Let's try another dude. And then add one. And then oh, it needs two. Oh, it needs two. So I did that. Okay, and then it tells you these two match. So it costs you bees to complete the game. Ah. Okay. And if it's random, so the more bees, and then it's guessing. And you may or may not get it. So extra bees or royal jelly. Beeswax, propolis. I see. Now 2 more bees. Right? That's what I mean. Like, an early game, that's a ripoff, right? But I get that eventually you'd have like a bajillion bees hanging out, doing things. And it would be worth the cost of the bees. I can't not put... Oh, here. Are you a desiccated? Yes, let's put desiccated drone. Nope, y'all don't match. What are you? Wasteland drone. Okay. And you have to have 2. Why aren't you happy? Oh, your sleepy time? That's fine. Sleepy bees is good. Do, 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 do. Okay. So I have a... What are you? You're wasteland. Let's research a desiccated. Which needs 3. So it gives you that hint. I mean, were those actually the right answers? So... Okay, and then if I make an apiary... I mean, to be fair, they do call the mod complicated bees. That, I mean, they're not lying. I think we're just gonna keep breeding them until we get the other ones. I don't know. Oh. Centrifuge. Bee sorter, auto analyzer. And then, okay, and then the different frames help with soothing frame. Okay, icy frame if you need to cool them down. Hot frame if you need to heat them up. Dry frame to dry them out. Wet frame to give them moisture. That makes sense. Barbas, how's it going? How are you doing today, my friend? Melissa, your Herobrine experience gives me the shivers. Okay, we need... What did we say we need? An Enderman and a Creeper still. Let's go find a Creeper. And see if Winnie can click the camera correctly. No, I don't want to talk to y'all. Where'd all the Creepers go? Nope. Let's go find this Enderman. Maybe. Possibly. Where are you, sir? Oh, there's something following me. I can hear it. It's running behind me. Here's our Enderman. Hopefully this doesn't... Hey, look at me. Oh, it does make him mad. Okay. That. Yep. Bad. Oh, he mad. He's still mad? You're still mad. Thank you. Very mad. I got his photo, though. Haha! Can we sneak around this skeleton? Maybe. Possibly. Nope! Don't knock me in the water, you jerk. Ah! So rude. Oh, we swim fast. Okay. What's more with feeling? I need a Creeper still. I have one more photograph. What's up with the weird frowny? I think they're just wearing armor. That's why they look frowny faced to me. Where is this Creeper? Hiding down here. Here we go. This is such a... Got it? I think we got it. There's another Enderman. Woo! Oh, there's so many bad things. Do we have any film left? No. We just need to make it home with our camera. She takes to the water. Make another video after this one. Yeah. Punch. Quick teleport. And sleepy time. And let's develop our film. Okay. What do we do with our film? We have to get it out of the camera. And we need a bottle of water, I think. Seems to be. If we looked at film, developed black and white film, just with a water bottle, and then what do you do with this? Then you put that in the Lightroom. Okay. So we take our film out. First photos. Oh my god, look. Frame 1. Next frame. That's all the... So we're looking at the negatives. That's pretty cool. Print that one. This is kind of badass. Look at it! It's a photo! Oh my god. Quest complete, pillager. Can I hang him on a wall in an item frame? Like, this is the thing I need to know. So if I put an item frame on the wall, you can hang the pictures. Oh my god. I need this mod in every frickin' pack. Okay, there's a skeleton. Which one do we like better? I think we like this one. Because I think he's... Yeah, let's see. Skeleton. Quest complete. Holy Toledo. We gotta make all the item frames. This is so good. There's the skeleton. I'm gonna see if the pufferfish counts. Did that count? No. That's too bad. Okay. Okay, so taking a picture of an item on a floor does not count. Here is... I think that's the one we want to print. Husk. At night even. Okay, there's spider. It's cool that they're negatives, like that's what you would see in real life, right? If you were developing black and white photos. This is our horse. I don't even know if there's a quest for this, but I'm doing it. Because we need a picture of horse. That's the Enderman, I think. Oh, I need more black dye. This is cool. I love that it only uses dye and paper, like that you don't need. That's definitely Enderman. And what's this one? That's Creeper. Creeper. Wow, the lighting is very terrible at night. We're gonna put our fish up too. So that is, wow, that's very laggy, just FYI. That's pretty darn cool. How? How do they even do that? Like, it's so good. Okay, colored film? Oh, we don't have Lappy yet. But we can definitely make more black and white film. Just need some bone meal. You definitely we need more creeper stuff. And 2 dried kelp. Oop, nope. Put the film in there. I guess the lens was useful. For sure. Okay, bees. Now, why are those honey droplets separate? Oops, okay, let's process those. I need to go take a picture of our base. Right? Okay, and that film is all still in there. What's this one? That's also the banner, guys. Okay, so how do I get the film out that's in there? That's a question. Maybe when we just add a new one, do they all just live in there? No idea. If I break the block, yeah. Okay, well, that's one way to do it. And let's... Oh, I have plenty of black dye. Yay! Okay, so far, this is my favorite mod in the entire mod pack. I'm just saying. Okay, that could go uncrafted. Oh, so much random stuff. That is that our caustic tome? Yes. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay, how to breed products, frames, genetic. Okay, getting started. First steps. We did that. Find some bees, whacked them. Got some drones, got some combs. Bee housing. Now that we have bees, we want them in a house. Apiary is ideally suited. Any type of comb to create an apiary. Once you've located a good spot to set up shop, put the apiary down. Princess in the top, drone in the bottom. A princess and a drone combine into a queen. The bar on the left turns red. Just hover over it and see what the queen needs. When the queen dies, it'll produce offspring. Always one princess and a variable amount of drones. The drones will have a semi-random combination of genes from both parents. For more information, check the genetic overview. Okay, combs and you. How do you get the honey out of the combs? We make a centrifuge. And the furnace generator. Nice. Environmental conditions. Bees need specific conditions to work in, which vary by species. You can use a meter to measure the temperature and humidity of the surrounding area. Oh, that's cool. Let's do that. Copper, red dye, infused iron, tripwire hook. Copper. Tripwire hook. Infused iron. I think there was glass in there. Red dye. And what else? Meter. This. Yes, yes. Oh, cool. Weather vane. Okay, it's dry and hot, which I suspect is going to be the case everywhere, right? So where the bees are now, dry and hot. Okay, cool. So we have a new princess. We have a wasteland princess with a desiccated drones. Do y'all stack? No. I want to do wasteland and desiccated. What are you? Wasteland, wasteland. Ooh, dried drone. Dried with a wasteland. And then wasteland with a desiccated. And then we have extras. What's wrong? Bee is asleep. Oh. Sleepy bees. I feel like I need to put a bed by the beehive. Okay. The camera mod is so good. You know, the first thing I need to do is take a picture of our house. Right? And should we make it like... It's the thumbnail, basically. That's pretty cool. Okay. The real question is, can you put... once you develop film, I don't think you can put it back in the camera. That would make sense to me. That you have to wait until you've taken all the pictures, or just decide to take it out early. Okay, we got some honeycomb from you. You're a desiccated drone. So we do like this. And then what? Like that? See, it costs you bees to do it. Okay. But do the... So it restarts every time. And it's just random. Okay. So there's no pattern or anything. You have to spend bees to give you the hints. Alrighty then. Put that away and that away. And let's check our overall... Oh, mob safari progress. Yes, please. Oh, choice reward. Do we want spider's eyes or string? We have infinite string. I'm going to take spider eyes. Ooh. Iron or copper? Copper is free. Iron is hard to make. Skeletor. Arrows or bones? Bones. Oh, ender pearls. Thank you. And more. I love that reward. That was 32, so we can make a ton of film. That's fantastic. That's the best quest. Those are the best quest rewards so far. All things considered. Oh, I have comb we haven't processed. Hold, please. Okay, that's doing a thing. So, I get this is kind of like agricraft with the breeding. In that, if you keep combining the queens and drones in the direction you want to go. Oh, I wanted to put tuft underneath. And see if we would get rocky. Okay, we got a dried princess. And we want to put her with a desiccated drone. Preferably next gen. And then we got a desiccated princess. Do any of y'all stack? No, but I'm going to put new recruits as preferred. It doesn't take long. Really. And I think there are frames we can put in here to speed this up, maybe? I want to say... So... Yeah, productivity 1.25. What's that? String and sticks. What about a waxed frame? Hello, Bueller. A waxed stick. Ooh. That's fancy. Honeyed frame. Honeyed stick. That makes sense. Okay, let's put some basic frames in there. And it said they're multiplicative. And let's use some of our extra wood laying around to make some more sticks. Because I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of them. That's dirt, Winnie. We need string. And sticks. Nope, that's backwards. String in the middle, stick around the edge. And I think we can put 3 in each hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Framework for success. Thanks, game. So you're a desiccated drone. And you're almost done. Does that make you a lot faster? Like fast enough I could stand here. Me is ecstatic. Oh, there we go. Okay, and it consumes... So is it 1.25 times 1.25 times 1.25? Looks like it. So that's a queen. That's a queen. Let's pretty fast. And then what? Does she just get one run? These are the... Yes. So then we have another desiccated print, but I'm always going to use the new drones, right? Like, I think that's how you get... And we get a dried princess and a dried drone. Look at that. Magic. So now we have dried. Dried queen. Likes a dead bush. And then hopefully we'll get Rocky, I think is next. Which is why I put the tuft underneath that other one. In the hopes that we get the Rocky mutation. Oh yeah, this is much faster. And suddenly I have a bunch of desiccated drones I don't care about or need. And does that mean... I want to make one more apiary. Let's do this. If we stick you guys in there. Okay, we know y'all match. If I stick 3 more, we get another hint. I'm guessing y'all match and y'all match. Okay. We've researched 2 of 2 mutations. The desiccated drone has no more mutations for me to discover. Oh, we got Rocky. Okay, so if I make an apiary with our embers. What did it say? Bee housing, nope. Machines, microscope. Once you complete the minigame, you'll research a random mutation involving the specimen's primary species. Researching a mutation grants the apiaries placed by you a flat 20% chance for that mutation to occur in them. Okay, so it's not obvious, but this apiary now has an increased chance to do a Rocky mutation, or whatever the 2 mutations were. So I have a dried queen. Gonna get a dried princess and a dried drone. And I'm gonna pick up this apiary. Shit. Okay, hopefully it's any apiary placed by me. So it's the act of placing it. Yes, hopefully. Desiccated drone. Princess and drone, always the new ones. And then we can use you for... Okay, I think that's the system. And you have to get more bees to have more queens to do more things. Okay. And y'all are sleepy time. Okay. So that seems like that's doable as we progress up the bee tree. And that's not an insignificant amount of combs now, and it didn't take that long. Pretty good. Okay, and the tuft is important. And we get rid of some more of this. And we have extra bees to do the research thing. Oh, and we've done all the research we can on desiccated drones. Yes. So kind of that begs the question, what do I do with extra drones? Don't know. But we'll figure that out. I think we did pretty good today with our progress. We started bees. Oh, I didn't make the herbivorous absorber. We'll save that for tomorrow. We did do the camera. So we got sidetracked by camera and bees. But I think that's fine. The camera was really fun. I'm going to go stand in front of our camera wall because how cool is this? And there's so many more quests. Regular spider, regular zombie, which is possible. And drown. Those two, because sometimes when the husks are hurt, they will randomly spawn a zombie as a reinforcement zombie. These are all nether. Oh, we could probably do the blaze if we summoned one. We did get the pillager. Thanks for the crossbow. Evoker, Vindicator, Vex, Ravager. Oh my goodness. Cat, Allay. We do need a bat. Because I think that gives us wool of bat. And we need that for something. Some quest. Oh yes, to make the redstone soup, which we need to fill the chalice on our altar. We need a picture of a bat. I hope I can catch that on camera. If I can't, I will grab it off. I have had one bat flying around the base who came out of a cave. And stupidly, I went to go try to whack it. How do I get drop of luck? Oh, Mutandis Extremis. Wow. We can't make that yet either because we need an altar power of 7,000. I'll do a little research about how to get our altar power up even further so we can make some of the cool stuff from Enchanted. But thank y'all very much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. Helps me out, and I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.